위치를 조작하고. 네. 네, 마이크 테스트 하나 둘 셋. 네, 하나 둘 셋. 네, 안녕하십니까, NGOTV입니다. 오늘은 2021년 3월 14일 일요일이고요. 네, 오늘은 웹비더쇼 20 Rtts 로드 투 더 쇼 이상훈 키우기 11화를 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 오늘은 방송을 어떤 걸 해야 될지 고민을 하다가, 네, 결국에는 이상훈 키우기로 시도를 하고 있는데요. 자, 2023 시즌이죠, 이번에. 2023 시즌이고, 지금 현재 아메리칸 리그 중부지구 20승 9패로 1위를 달리고 있습니다. 자, 바로 첫 번째 경기 이어서 가보도록 하겠습니다.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show.
저 화면 조정을 좀 화면 조정을 좀 해야겠네.
Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So,
into the box, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the second baseman.
Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
자, 1번 타자 조나단 빌라르 선수, 시즌 타율 2할 2푼 6리입니다.
Hey, we got no one.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
That's a ball. No, inside. Here we go, right now, fellas.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
자,
what I like about that strikeout, guys,
잡아내고요.
is that he came back with a fastball
자,
on
그 다음에
2-2.
이번 타자 조나단 데이비스 선수, 2할
But
3푼
instead of
3리.
continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Jonathan Davis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately, victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd
아,
game.
바로 맞네.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Davis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he falls behind 0-2.
자, 3번 타자 보비체 태.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1 the count. Runners off for second. This is foul right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over.
아, 1회 좀 투구수를 많이 던졌네요. 좋지 않습니다.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
자, 스플릿 한번 쳐볼게요.
Pitch popped up. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
못 잡았어? 아,
Here's
굉장하네.
another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
자,
Wow, this
3진
stuff looks
4개째 잡아내고
electric coming out of
있고요.
the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Rtts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Lee has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating the heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Pena. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
아, 점수는 못 내네.
Bottom of the third now, and the big right-handed
자,
batter
렌달
Randall
그렇죠.
Grichuk saunters into the batter's box
좀
next.
네임 밸류가 있는 선수로 알고 있는데
First
타율이
delivery to him on the
2.7리.
way. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned
자,
himself
9시즌
into a
동안
really nice ball player.
세인트루이스와
Put him on a superstar
토론토에서
level, but you know what?
예,
They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and
커리어를
you carve out a
쌓겠네요.
career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the
자,
middle
두
innings of
번째가
this
빌리
one. If
맥키니
he
선수.
continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here comes the first pitch. Billy McKinney is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And it's fouled away. And he misses there, 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
예, 38개. 삼진으로만 예, 아카운트 잡아내고 있습니다.
Foul. Grounded back up the middle.
안타.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there in second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless.
이닝을 마무리합니다. 자, 3회까지 서로 양팀 모두 2안타씩 쳤습니다만 동점이고요. 자, 이게
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-2, here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
자, 주자는 1, 2루. 자, 이렇게 해서 원아웃에 주자 1루에 6위를 맞고 있는데요. 이렇게 되면
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
정사타로
Hold off on
밀어내는데
the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Left side, but well foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out.
자, 우선
And there's
3진.
strikeout number 11 in the ball game. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. In there, strike 1.
아, 젠슨이구나.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right.
자,
Waiting
이렇게
on
해서
it is
플라이아웃으로
And that
아웃이
ends the
되면서
inning.
주자 1루에 원아웃에 주자 1루에
Blue Jays
2개에서
leave a
벗어나게
pair.
됩니다.
through four. Still
처음으로
tied. Nothing.
삼진이 아닌 삼진이 아닌 상태로 아닌 아웃으로 이제 아웃 카운트 잡아내고요.
Stepping into the box, Rendell Gritcher. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Rendell Gritcher.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball one. That evens it up, 1-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Now the pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
오케이,
He's
좋아요.
just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball
자,
game.
벌써
So still nothing
32개째입니다.
against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category.
팀
Billy
방어율도
McKinney is in for his second plate
2.5로
appearance as he looks at a ball. It's
상당히
1-0.
좋은 손력을 보이고 있습니다.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's
Okay.
falling off the table.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jonathan Villar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings.
근데 득점을 못해주네.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. High in the air out to center field. Pache is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Bo Bichette, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, third base.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Guerrero Jr.
So far this season with runners in scoring position, Guerrero carries a very respectable hitting line right at 310.
You want to talk
다행히도
about having a
한번까지 못
career
갑니다.
season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Here's the 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
That's a fair ball, line to the right side.
젠장.
Throw into second.
자, 이렇게 해서
The
안타를
throw
주면서
pulls him off the bag.
1타점
The pitcher was spotting his
2타
pitches
내주면서
effectively until now. working
아,
the edges, painting
먼저
the
서치
corners,
실점을
but he left
합니다.
this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over.
자, 여기서 동점 만들고요. 자, 팀은 4대 1로 역전시킵니다. 그런데 이제 교체가 된 이후에 역전시켰기 때문에 선발승은
And the score finishes 4-1 today.
선발승은 하지
Minnesota came
못하고요.
through late, taking the lead.
자, 6이닝을 던져서 1점은 유관 피안타 6개, 그 다음에 삼진 16개. 자, 1실점을 하면서 좀 무난한 성적을 보이긴 했습니다만, 선발승은 되지 못합니다. 얻지 못합니다. 잘못 눌렀다.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
And welcome
자,
back to
이번에
tonight's
펼쳐지게
MLB
되는
pregame
경기는
show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening.
샌디에고와의
Should be a good
경기고요.
one. And as we
자, 펜웨이 파크,
We
펜웨이
are under the
파크에서
lights
펼쳐지게
this
되는
evening as we get you set for
샌디에고와의
another
경기,
edition of
타겟
baseball on
필드에서
the
펼쳐지게
show.
됩니다.
Coming up, we've got a
저희
good
팀이
matchup in
타겟
store
필드
between the San Diego Padres and the Minnesota Twins.
자, 샌디에고와의
It's
경기,
interleague baseball.
이번에는
Next on the
좀
show.
승리를 해야 되는데,
Lee is ready to go as
자,
he'll be on the
이번
mound for
시즌 7경기
Minnesota.
나와서
Dan, any
3승
thoughts?
2패,
This guy was
2점 방어에서
unbelievably
2.44,
good in his last one.
기록하고 있습니다.
Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Striding into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll get us
좀
started in this
시작이
one
좀
under the lights.
좋지
And
못한 것
guys,
같은
as we take a
분위기도
look at the
하는데,
Twins at the start of play here
좀
tonight,
힘을
they come in
내야겠어요.
scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
So the breaking
자,
ball locked him up
삼진.
there. Whit Merrifield becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Greg Allen.
The center fielder.
Standing in from
자,
the
이번
right
타자
side as he
그레그
takes
알렌.
strike 1. Allen is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him
오케이,
up, putting him
좋아요.
down, getting down to
헛스윙.
first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on
자,
the breaking
4번 타자,
ball.
3번
Greg
타자
Allen,
페르난도
second
터치
out of the
중에
opening
선수입니다.
frame.
Go to deep.
자, 최근 22타수 4안타, 1할 8푼 1리, 시즌 타율 2할 오픈 9리입니다.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the
자,
side in
이렇게
order.
해서 이번 경기 1회는 쉽게 아웃시키고요. 자,
Here's Manny Machado now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And that's in there for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Machado is hitting .320 right on the dot. So he's certainly a threat with the bat in his hands.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire
자, 5번
season.
타자 윌 마이어스입니다.
So here's Will Myers.
3할
He
5푼
had a couple of
3리.
hits in that ball game
내셔널리그
last night.
1위입니다. 타율 1위.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive,
야.
left field and deep. Back goes Rosario.
다행입니다.
On the warning track, he
꽤나 이양호
makes the
선수네요, 이게.
catch.
이게 타율이 좋은 수다 보니까, 타격감이 좋습니다.
Digging in now for
자,
San
2번
Diego.
타자
James
제임스
McCann. He'll
맥켄.
work on keeping this
2할
top of the
5푼.
second alive.
James McCann.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So striding in, Harold Ramirez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Harold.
No balls and 1
라미레즈.
strike.
하로드 라미레즈. 1할 8푼 4리.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Trent Grisham. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
자,
Now at the plate, Eric
두 번타자
Hosmer.
에릭
This
코스모
guy is still
선수.
looking at a 0 in the
아마
hit column.
Eric.
2할 2푼 4홈런 그 다음에 14타점이 있습니다.
Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hosmer, 33 years old,
자,
was
12시즌
selected in the
동안
first round during the 2008
통산
draft.
Yeah, Manny, they certainly got it
258개
right when they drafted this
홈런을
guy. He
했고요.
has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Padres down in order. Home half of the third coming up.
자,
No score.
이번 경기도 이번 경기는 지난 경기보다 좀 손쉽게 타자들을 상대하고 있는 모습을 보이고 있고요.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring
자,
in the
1번 타자
second
윌
baseman,
메리필드.
Whit Merrifield.
With Merrifield.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets
자, 이
foul.
포스즌
It's
동안
0-1.
안타, 통산 안타 1269개 치고 있고요.
Just a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2. Scorched to third. Scooped up.
오케이, 좋아.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Stepping up now, Greg Allen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
High in the air out to left field.
깜짝이야.
Rosario is there. And that retires the side.
왜 이렇게 득점을 못하지, 우리
All
팀?
ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things
자,
going.
이번 시즌
How about
20초에
trying to get some
가능할까요,
base runners on,
이제까지가?
or at least get a base hit? They don't have any
사소리
hits
너무
going
안
into this
하네.
part of the game.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and the Friars are into the hit column.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Will Myers is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fouled
와,
off.
이걸 커트했네.
Machado on at first, nobody out. And he
자,
struck him out.
삼진.
Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in, James McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Line towards center field. Pache is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Harold Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
들어가.
Sent toward first.
들어가.
So they do get their first.
오케이. 왜 이렇게
Top half of the
너무하네,
6th
정말.
about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter Trent Grisham.
이런 팀이 지금 선두권을 달리고 있다는 게 신기하네. 이게
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Standing in, Eric Hosmer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Grounded up the first baseline. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up.
With Merrifield.
Forkball called strike 0-1. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Digging in, Greg Allen.
자,
And guys,
7회까지
7th
들어오는
inning
동안
already. Hey, I'm not
양팀 모두
complaining, but
0대
this one's been
0이고요.
flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And this is taken in for out number 1. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
아, 이거 자꾸 버주네, 이런 거.
High and deep to
안 돼, 안 돼, 안 돼.
straightaway right.
안 돼.
Ranging back is
안
Henniger.
돼.
But he
어,
can't
다행이다.
get to this one. It's off the wall.
어,
And he is
스톱.
into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead.
어, 야,
Now here's a
왜 그래,
fly
왜 그래, 왜
ball.
그래.
Well hit.
아, 왜 그래요?
Going back is
아,
the
진짜.
right fielder.
아, 또.
But he can't get it
안
as it's off the wall.
돼.
Run comes
아, 또
across to
선취
score, and
득점입니다.
they jump
아,
ahead
이런.
1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs
아유,
any way you can get
이거
them,
왜
but when they
이러는지
give your
참.
team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when makes you feel
아,
really
하필
good
또
about
오버타자
yourself.
이마이어
Count
선수.
now a ball and a strike.
아,
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can
Oh,
continue
thank you.
spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The catcher, number 33. James.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. James McCann is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
와, 이거는
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
커팅이구만.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it
아,
is
이번에 또
Henniger, and
선취
that's the
득점을
3rd
줍니다.
out.
아, 이게 타선들이 왜 이렇게 안 살아주냐? 아,
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Friars jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joe Musgrove, with his 4th win this season, Lee takes the
아, 이번
loss
경기
despite
패전
striking
투수가
out
되네요.
11
아,
batters.
이게 1실점. 야, 2등 한 점 주고. 쓰라리구만, 쓰라리야. 하나 사이로 실버. 이게
Back here on the MLB pregame show, first pitch just a few moments away as Dan.
자, 이번 경기는
We are under the lights as the show gets you
클리블랜드와의
ready for
경기,
another edition of
클리블랜드
Major
인자스와의
League
경기,
Baseball. Ought to be a
타겟
good
필드에
one here
펼쳐지게
between the
되겠습니다.
Cleveland Indians and
아메리칸
the
동부지구
Minnesota
경기고요.
Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
자, 이 경기에서 이겨줘야
Gets the ball for the
클리블랜드와
Twins
동률이
in this
되겠습니다.
one. What do you have
자,
for us
이번
on it, Manny?
경기라서 3승
Boy, talk about
3패,
a guy that's hard to
방어율
score off
2.29
of.
계속하고
Last three
있고요.
starts,
정말 참 이제 승률이 따라하지 않습니다.
So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early because once he settles in, he's
2년차
awfully tough. And
징크스라고
Matty V,
방이
this is
나질
one of the
만큼
top pitchers in the sport right now.
Stepping
자,
up to the
라이언
plate,
빌라데
Ryan
선수부터
Vilade. And we are set for
성장했고요.
baseball here this
2할
evening.
오픈이네요, 타율.
Start of a four-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Full count, 3-2. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The 3-2 one more time. Count remains full.
또.
Another payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this
벌써
at-bat.
부러졌어. 안타 사람들.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
자,
So one away
이번
here with the
타자
bases
라인의
empty,
타피아
and
선수.
striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Tapia swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring in Fernando Reyes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
3할 6리.
Now here's the pitch.
타율을 가지고 있습니다.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes.
Here we go, boys.
And it's fouled away. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming.
어,
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
자, 프레밀 레이스 선수 솔로 홈런 치면서 시즌 9호 홈런 예,
What a way to get things
선입니다.
started while playing on the road.
아,
Top of the
참.
first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 40, and he's
자,
hoping to
바비
get things going
브래들리.
at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out
시즌
with a slider for a
타율이
strike.
2할 4리인데 홈런 7개 있습니다. 그래도
And it's 1-1.
레이스 선수보다 좀
Bases are empty
예,
here with 2 men out.
이렇게 차이가 별로 없습니다. 홈런선 개수가.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave
아,
up that
이-
home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
1회에 벌써
All even now,
투구수가
2-2.
20개를 넘어버렸네. 이게 참.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
좋지 않습니다. 좋지 않아.
So
이게
just the one
5회까지만
hit in the inning,
던져도
but it's a home run that
정말
pushes him out in
감격인데 중요한 거는
front.
이제
We'll move on
첫째를
to the
이게
bottom half of it.
붙여주니까 이게 예. 오 3대1 어이씨 그래
Up
진작에
next will be
진작에
Nick
이랬어야지.
Williams, as it'll be 5, 6, and
진작에
7 due
이랬어야지.
up to kick off the second inning.
진작에
Here's a cold
이래줬어야
strike
되는데
about thigh high, 0-1. Lifted down the line in
오버타자
left.
닉 윌리엄스고요.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
2할 6푼 2리 A 타율을 가지고
Into the
있습니다.
windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
자 5회까지만 던지자 5회까지만.
Now the pitch. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Scooped up. Throw to first will
정말
be in time, and
지금
there's one gone
초계수로는
here to
이제
start the second.
6회까지도 6회가 이제 6회까지도 이제 6이닝까지도 이제 무리일 것 같습니다.
Jorge
제가 볼
Alfaro
때는.
hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
We got one out here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Ahmed. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready now.
세마타자
Jose
호세
Ramirez.
라미레즈
They'll
선수.
work on keeping this top of the second
오
alive.
3할 2푼 8리에요.
Hard hit towards
잠깐만.
center. That gets
야.
down, and he's got himself a base hit.
역시 3할
Nice
역시
piece of hitting right there.
타자구만.
Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right
너무
back where
간단히
it came from.
쳐버렸어요. 예.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. In now, Jordan Luplow. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Now a check swing, but he
자
holds up in time.
조단
Ball
플로어
1.
선수고요.
That's a great
타자.
job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
이거를
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jordan Luplow goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Valet.
Here's a
자,
pop
한마디
up
하고
now.
오케이 내가
Lee
잡을게.
will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
이번 이닝에서는 투구수를 좀 절약해서 다행입니다.
New inning set to get underway, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Curveball got him swinging for the
자,
first
허스의
out.
삼진.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Number 40 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's ball 1.
공 좋았는데.
One down.
Oh, they have him looking awfully
좋아요.
confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
그다음에
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Nick Williams will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
자, 간만에 정말 여유롭게 좋아요. 이 투런 홈런. 야, 이제 간만에 이제 이렇게 오늘 방송에서 처음으로 가장 이제 여유롭게 던진 것 같습니다.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
이게 잘 맞은 줄
Rosario
알았는데.
is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
자,
So
호세
coming to the
라미레즈.
plate, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, you can tell
자,
by their
이렇게 해서
approach that they're going to
삼진
go up
이렇게
there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking
자, 이제
full advantage of that. He's
조릭슨
pounding the zone
프로파
with
선수.
strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses, and a lot of strikeouts, and no walks either.
Jurickson Profar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a
자,
call.
최근
Strike 1.
5경기에서 10타수 4안타.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt,
역시 영어
and not
발음은 좀
very many
어려워.
hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Strike one to start the at bat.
자, 6년의 커리어 동안 피츠버그와 클리블랜드에서 커리어를 쌓고 있고요. 요 프로 선수.
The windup and the 0-1.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Ryan Vilade is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Count even at 2-2.
자, 덕계.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball.
한번 홈런의 맛을 보게 되면 풍공의 기도로
number 40. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate
반망이를
appearances so
시도되어
far.
있습니다.
Infield in the
자,
overshift
4번타자
here
바비
now to pitch.
브래들리 선수 2타수 무안타, 삼진만 2개 당했고요. 자, 만약 이번에도 3진 당하면 3연속이 3진이기 때문에 바비 브래들리 선수 반망에 던질 수도 있겠네요. 자,
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
자, 범위 던져야지.
Struck him out again. I should say his third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Nick Williams lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1.
5대1로 미네소타 트윈스가 이기고 있고요. 자, 다음 라인업은 피나, 파체, 그 다음에 최혜섭 선수네요. 피체. 자, 8회까지. 팀이 확실히 여유롭게 이기고 있으니까 8회까지 마운드에 올라오는 모습을 볼 수가 있네요.
And it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other
그리고 또
way.
이제 1회에 23개의 but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat. 또 그 이후에는 또 투구 선수 조절이 좀 되면서
is a slider taken for a ball.
좀
Hey, there's not a lot
긴
you can do with
이닝을
a
쏠 수
slider breaking
있었습니다.
down and in
다행히도.
unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jorge Alfaro goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Jose Ramirez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And that's a called strike at the letters. Throw that up high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Here's Jurickson Profar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
2 down.
투구수가 잘
A ball and 2 strikes.
적당하게.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
자, 이제 109가 98구 던졌고요. 이제 99구째. 자, 이렇게 해서 이번에야말로 100구째인데. 자, 100구째 3진 잡아내면서 자, 총수 100구로 8이닝 1실점으로 마무리 짓습니다. 교체가 될까요? 이번에? 교체가 되는군요. 자, 9회 초, 이 실점을 하면서 좀 따라잡히는 모습이 볼 수 있었는데, 다행히도 더 이상 점수를 허용하지 않으면서 5대3으로 이기게 됐고요. 자, 이상호 선수 이번 경기에서 8이닝 1실점 이렇게 해서 이제 승리가 투수가 됐는데, 바로 이겁니다. 이게 정말 이제 실점을 해도 이길 수가 있고 또 질 수도 있는 그런 이제 상황을 전 경기와 이번 경기 보면서 볼 수가 있고요. 자, 어떤 스포츠든 아마 그런 것 같습니다. 이 실점을 줘도 정말 이제 팀이 잘한다면 뭐 승리 투수가 금방 승리를 거둘 수 있다는 점.
Manager checks in with his ball club.
패가 많아. 이러면 안 되는데. 자, 이제 휴스턴 애스트로스와의 경기입니다. 원정 경기인데요. 자, 휴스턴 애스트로스와 펼쳐지게 되는 원정 경기. 미닛 메이드 파크에서 펼쳐지게 되겠습니다.
Between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show.
자, 상대 투수는 미카엘 와차 선수. 자, 9경기 나와서 3승 4패, 방어율 5.66 기록하고 있습니다. 솔로 홈런. 오랜만에 선취 득점에 성공하네요.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500.
자,
1-1
이번 타자
to start the road
그레그
trip,
선수 1할
and you're moving in the right
7분 1리.
direction.
Go!
First pitch of the at-bat. Greg Jones comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
시즌 타율 3할 4푼 9리고요.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, now we got 2. We got 2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Here we go.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Right side. He's got it. Throw in
자,
time.
이렇게 해서 아웃 카운트 잡아내면서
1-2-3 go the
2대를 무失점으로 막아내고
Astros. They're
있고요.
down 1-0. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
자, 3화타
He did not
노마르
play last
마자라
night, but
선수.
clearly back in the starting
시즌
nine for this
타율
one.
2할 8푼 8리. 자, 10홈런 있고요. 19타점 있습니다.
First offering on its way.
어우, 준비 자세가 시원시원하구만.
Here's another 0-2. Fastball called strike
자,
3, and there's the
삼진.
first out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, CJ Cron. As we take a look at the splits
자,
between
5번타자
April and May.
CJ 크루 선수고요.
Throw!
Get in. Stay ahead right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So digging in now, Garrett Stubbs
6번
looking
타자
to
가렛
extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8
스톱스.
games coming in.
Stop!
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
오,
Line to the right
다
side.
맞았어.
Henniger
야,
is going to have room out there as he
다행히도
puts this
아웃되긴
away to retire
했습니다만,
the
와,
side.
정말
Some of our nation.
좋은 타구였습니다.
Leading off the inning for Rtts Nova as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The designated hitter.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
자, 프리오디스 로바 선수. 자, 7번 타자.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
미카엘 지글로리티.
First pitch of the at-bat. Michael Gigliotti comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
콩글로 쳐보면 미카엘이 맞는 것 같은데 이게 발음을 이제 마이클로 하고
this time
있어요.
to make it 1-1 strike. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Miles Straw, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, place it first,
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Haniger in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end.
한 점 차이는 좀 불안한데.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kyle Tucker. In there for strike one.
Tucker.
0-1.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Stepping in, Greg Jones, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We got one, Peter. We got one.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
자, 브레그만 선수의 투런 홈런이고요.
It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Nomar Mazara stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Behind 0-2 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side.
좋았습니다.
And there are 2 away
거의
now.
안타성일 수도 있는데.
At the plate, C.J. Cron. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and
야, 진짜 정말
digging in for his second at bat. Garrett Stubbs hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now.
이젠
9
노리네요,
games, that's
아주.
getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
1-1. Stubbs leads off second with nobody out. Down the first baseline, reined in, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
아, 이제 원아웃인데.
Stepping in, Michael Gigliotti, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
아, 왜 이렇게 실점을 쉽게 주니? 아.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roy. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. At the plate now, Kyle Tucker, and he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw to first, not in time as the runners across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Greg Jones is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And it's fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away.
야, 집중력 보소.
The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Greg Jones becomes out number 2 this inning. Alex Bregman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1.
1-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the third out.
제발, 제발, 제발. 아.
So now it'll be the 4
자, 이제
hole.
마지막 이닝
Nomar Mazara
같습니다.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
자, 점수는
One away for the
4대3이고요.
Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the big first baseman C.J. Cron. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Garrett Stubbs. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll step on the bag himself.
자, 역전 갑시다. 역전 갑시다. 아, 역전 갑시다. 역전. 동점됐다. 동점됐다. 됐어. 됐어.
7-4 is the
괜찮아.
final score in
나의
tonight's
패배가
game.
아니야.
The
나의
Stros
패배가
came
아니야.
through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
이렇게 해서 6이닝 4실점 이렇게 하면서 좋지 못한 선정을 보였었는데 다행히도 이제 중간에 동점을 만들었기 때문에 저의 교체가 돼서 동점이 됐었기 때문에 저의 패배가 되지 않고요. 이렇게 해서 마무리가 됩니다. 아, 이번 시즌 힘드네요. 이게 참 만만치가 않습니다. 예. 아, 20성 쳐야 되는데. 야, 그래도 야, 사이영 수상, 예, 후보 2위입니다. 그래도 어, 방어율이 좀, 예, 방어율도 이 3명 중에서 가장 높은 편이고, 예, 또 승패도 그렇게 좋지가 않은데, 예, 아마 삼진 아웃이 좀 이제 삼진이, 예, 스트라이크 아웃이 좀 이제 많이 효과를 보고 있는 것 같습니다. 예. 야, 팀 진짜 안 되겠구나. 정말. 아, 안타깝습니다. 야, 진짜. 자, 오늘의 마지막 경기를, 예, 하도록 하겠습니다. 예, 이번 방송 이제 이 경기로 해서 이제 끝을 낼게요. 예.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
자,
Coming up, we've
벌티모어
got a good
오리올스와의
matchup
경기고요.
in store
예,
between the
타겟
Baltimore
텐트에서
Orioles
펼쳐지게
and the
되는
Minnesota
경기가
Twins.
되겠습니다.
It's time for Twins baseball. Next.
자, 승리를 기원하는 세레머니를 펼치고 있는 벌티모어 선수들. 아, 참 유쾌하고 좋네요. 예.
Lee, the Korean
자,
lefty,
이상호
will be the
선수
starter in this
이번
one.
시즌
Dan,
10경기
any
나와서
thoughts?
4승 3패,
Hey, I'm really excited to
방어율
watch this guy in this
2.48
one. He's strung
최고였고요.
together a solid season up to this point. ERA
지난
in
이제
the
메이저리그
low
첫
twos,
시즌
and that's not an
보다는 좀
easy thing to
이제
do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 111.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's out.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come in
아,
fresh off a
점점
victory
이제
last time out, but they've been giving
선두권과 좀
ground in the division of late. They've
승차가
won just
벌어지고 있는 모습을 볼
twice in
수가
their
있는데,
last 7 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is
그럴
certainly
수밖에 없는
coming
게
together.
이제,
Everyone, we were down there before the
최근,
game. There's a fight at the bat
최근에
rack right
패배가
now. They
너무
won in
많아서.
huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
And a fastball swung on and missed,
또
and the
이상호
leadoff man is
선수도
gone to open up the ball
이렇게
game.
좀
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on
가다가
right
또
there.
흔들리는
Might have
모습을
been sitting
보이기도
on an
하고.
off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here comes the 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Stott brings a batting average in the
자,
low
브라이언
220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you
브라이스
he's not happy with his
선수,
batting average this season, but he
상대적으로
can beat you in a
무대를
variety of
올라가고요.
different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be
자,
here otherwise.
안토니
So he ran the
스타탄데를
fastball by him for
한다.
the punch-out. Bryson Stott is the second
이하
out of the
스타턴이기.
opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
All right, come on now.
The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The 0-2 once more. ground ball right side. He
아,
gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Ready now for Baltimore. Dylan Moore comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Henniger. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Set to go now. Ramon Urias, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games.
타수 14안타, 3월 오픈 구리로 최근 성적이 좋네요. 최근 10경기에서의 성적으로 봤는데.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Mullins stands at first with one out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Leody Taveras. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
In the air now, out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning. In now for the O's, Diego Cartaya, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Cartaya, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ivan Cortez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
I got the count 0-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing here. This All set for the start of the fourth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Bryson Stott.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
아쉽네요. 또 이제 몸쪽 짚고.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Digging in now, Anthony Santander. He singled his last time up, and it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
The 1-2.
That's outside.
야.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out, but the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Fastball swung on and missed. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
A base hit in his first trip. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Ramon Urias. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that all set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Leody Taveras. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
The count's 1-1.
1-1. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8
오랜만에
now in the
포크볼을
ballgame for
써서
him.
포크볼을 던져서 3진 만들어냅니다.
Settling in now, Diego Cartaya. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Come on, guys.
0-1, here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ivan Rtts. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Bryson Stott, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
No ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might?
A swing and a miss. That
그래서
retires the side, and that
오늘까지
will do it.
실점으로 막아내고 있고요. 아, 중요한 건 타자들이 너무 안 살아주는데.
Standing in, Anthony Santander. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dylan Cousins. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Dylan Moore. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. One and two now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
2-2 the count.
아, 깜짝이야. 잠깐만요.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
아, 갑자기 건드리도 않는데 유튜브 켜져가지고 당황스럽네요. 네.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up
자,
around the
손기에 나오
letters.
잡아내고요.
Pretty pain.
아, 중요한 건 타자들입니다. 타자들. 오. 아, 승리합니다. 아, 이게.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first
아,
half.
다행히도 이렇게 말해. 아, 이렇게.
We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
And the score finishes 4-1
감동적이네요.
today. The
예.
Minnesota Twins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
자, 이렇게
Leading
말해.
his fifth winner of the year, picking up 11
천연에서
strikeouts
역전을
along the way.
시키고,
Diego
이렇게
Fernandez pitched
역전을
well, allowing only
승리를
2
투수가
earned,
됐네요.
but ends up taking
예.
the loss. Jose Castillo earns the
우기님까지
save out
마무리를
of the
지었기
bullpen,
때문에
his 12th of the season. So that just about does it
7회
for Mark
말에
DeRosa, Dan
7회
Plesac,
초
Heidi
교체인 거기
Watney, and our
때문에
entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make
우기님을
your way
던지고
over to
들어왔고, 예, 7회
theshowNation.com.
초에 빙로 되기 때문에 저의 투매 투수가 된 걸로 되겠습니다. 이렇게 해서 시즌 5승째 거두게 됩니다. 자, 이렇게 해서 오늘 경기는 여기서 마치도록 하겠고요. 제가 이제 소통 좀 잠시 예, 하고 이제 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 지금 이제 이상훈 키우기 예, 가 이제 2023 시즌 이 되고 있는데 2023 시즌을 이제 다루고 있는데 어, 정말 가장 가장 어려운 단계 같아요. 이번 지금이 예, 다른 이제 투수를 해봐도 지금 이상원 선수가 지금 2023 시즌이 가장 어려운 시즌 같아요. 예, 뭐 개인적으로 다른 투수들도 많이 해봤었습니다만 이번 시즌이 제가 하면서 가장 어려운 것 같아요. 팀이 5승 초반에 5승 3패 11경기 나와서 11경기에 나와서 이제 5승 3패인 것도 거의 처음인 것 같고요. 물론 이제 성적은 개인 성적은 그렇게 나쁘지가 않습니다. 지금 뭐 피칭 와도 그렇고 뭐 대부분 이제 성적은 좋습니다. 삼진 아웃 개수도 삼진 순위도 121개로 거의 뭐 독보적으로 이제 1위 달리고 있고 그 다음에 완봉순도 하나 있었고 그 다음에 또 홈런 5개 맞았네. 이게 홈런 맞은 게 이번 시즌 좀 이제 5개 정도 맞았는데 좀 타격이 커요. 거의 타격이 크게 이제 좀 홈런 맞아서 거의 홈런 맞은 경기 때 좀 진 것 같아요. 많이 좀. 그 다음에 또 방어율 순위는 의외로 지금 많이 좁혀졌습니다. 방어율 2.40으로 트렌트 토론톤 선수보다 이제 아주 미세하게 차이가 나고 있고요. 자, 그 다음에 세이브는 아니고 다성 순위에서도 지금 11위네요. 5승 3패로 공동 11위에 데크돼 있고요. 그 다음에 좀 시즌 초반에 좀 많이 져서 벌써 3패를 기록 중이네요. 또 이제 그 다음에 팀 잠깐만 좀 돌려야겠는데.
A check-in call from an agent to a pitcher who's been on fire in the spring.
잠깐만. 응? 자, 여섯저구 예. 이렇게 해갖고 지금 시즌 순위도 물론 자 저의 짐작입니다만은 이번 시즌은 거의 그냥 포기가 나은 것 같아요. 이렇게 아직 끝나지 않았습니다만 아직 중반도 가지 않은 상태인데 뭔가 좀 그렇게 만족스러운 성적은 되지 않을 것 같습니다. 좀 예. 자, 그 다음에 사이영 수상, 1위가 됐네. 후보 1위입니다. 예, 사이영 수상 예, 후보 1위고요. 예, 우회입니다. 예. 오히려 이제 삼진, 그 외에 승패보다, 예, 좀 방어도 그렇고 하지만, 예, 그 이외의 성적이 좀 좋아서 그런 것 같습니다. 예. 자, 이제, 3월도 거의, 거의 중순이 됐는데요. 예, 여러분들, 예, 어, 이번 3월, 예, 봄을 잘 만끽하고 계신지, 예, 좀 궁금하기도 하고요. 물론, 예, 코로나 때문에, 야외로 이제 나가기가 좀 어려운 부분이 있겠습니다만, 예, 저 모두들 예, 힘내시기를 바라면서, 네, 오늘 방송을 여기서 마치도록 하겠습니다. 네, 다시 보기로도 이제 많은 관심을 가져주시기 바라겠고요. 자, 예, 영상이 마음에 드셨다면 좋아요와 구독 부탁드리겠습니다. 예, 여러분들 모두 안녕히 계세요.